Cherry, cherry! Hello, everyone! Hello! It's been a few days. And we're back in Zenless Zone 0. Now, for those of you who've seen my other streams, well, there's no rolling today. Because I have been trying. My luck has been utterly terrible the last... Well, let's just say that I wasn't going for Dai-lyn at first. I was going for Yatari. I went all the way to Pity for Yatari. And who decided to show up?
This weather's perfect for a little
Not you. The person that decided to show up was the cat herself. Because it is always you, Nekomata. It is always her. I almost have a maxed Nekomata. How is it always you when I lose 50-50? I do not know. But that is how it goes. Anyway, hey, so just a heads up, I'm told that there is some voice line issues with some parts of this, so I will have to be flexing my voice acting chops, or what limited voice acting chops, well, non-existent voice acting chops exist. Still, hopefully I don't sound like a complete fool. So, big bro, let's see how things go. It's been a while since Senior Shun Guang left. Wow, it just started. Okay, let me try and get to my wise voice. Ho ho ho, ho ho ho. Okay. By the way, Belle. No, that is very posh. Oh well. About that Senior Shun Huang, who dropped by suddenly last time. Did you ever tell her about those illusions we saw of Senior Yi? Not yet. Not yet. I only managed to say hi before she rushed off in a hurry. She made me promise not to tell Shifu about it. Probably some kind of secret mission, huh? Besides, what we saw were just illusions. I don't think we should tell her when we only saw fragments of the full story. Makes sense. Speaking of which, Fairy. The status of that location we tagged with the periodic ether fluctuations.
The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
Understood. Understood, Fairy. I'll do just as you suggest, because you are the best assistant. Sarah and Senior Yi both went there.
Sarah used Ikari's ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went.
Yeah, Senior Ye and not Senior Yi. Okay. Have to learn some of my pronunciations there. Oh well. Still very good. Very good. Looks like we'll need to investigate that old mining site soon. We can tell Senior Shun Huang once we get more information. Yeah, Shifu, who might have made arrangements already. Senior Ye, I hope he's doing alright. I saw him as a boss fight, so I don't think he's doing alright. And what units to use? However, on that fateful evening, when the Exaltus Overseer Mevarak met her end, a storm intertwined with the fates of the Ye siblings was already brewing in the depths of the Lemnian Hollow. Does the Creator actually exist? That is the question. Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof? The Creator knew your nightmares, knew your fears. They even know that side of you that you've been so carefully hiding. Why keep running from who you really are? The Creator has never been stingy with rewards. for mortals who help fulfill their grand purpose. Oh, cutscene.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most.
Oh. Ah, yes. The thing we fear most.
Everything you stop, no matter what it costs.
The thing we fear most. Frame rate issues.
With the most terrifying consequences. Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing.
Yeah, you're certainly not being manipulated.
The onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Xiaoguang.
I don't... On the precipice of the abyss. Alright then. Let's fall into it. Everything that happened within the hollow remains shrouded in myth. And for now, Swabian Temple is still bathed in a tranquil, peaceful, everyday calm. Perfect timing, Belle. Everyone from the temple went out with Bellion today to help the neighbors, so it's just us left at Swabian Temple. I was about to ask you to help tidy up the guest room. Next time, when Senior Shen Huang comes by, we can ask if she'd like to stay over. Just then, some pretty lively laughter and chatter comes from the outer courtyard. Is everyone back already? That was quick. Should we go check it out? Let's go and see what's happening. Okay, I see civilians. Friendly old man. Okay, the old man voice it is. Whoa! Even my wife doesn't know my secret stash. How'd you figure it out? Though there may be ups and downs, wishes come true in the end. And that's basically saying I'll scrape by on my exams. Oh. You see that light brown hair and pretty red ribbon again. Okay, once again, no voice. All things in this mortal world are bound by fate. Patience, patience. Let me peer into the secrets of the heavens. Ooh. Please help me out, young master. My rooster, with the pretty tail's been gone 3 days already. Could you divine whether a yellow weasel spirit might have taken him? This is the symbol of Shun as wind. Shun stands for the rooster, and also means to enter. Yeah, she's kind of sounds like Yishuan Shifu. Basically doing fortune telling and bullshitting. When did Senior Xinguang... I can't do Chinese names. I just cannot. Anyway, that tone. It reminds me of Yishuan's Shifu. Is she divining for people? Don't worry, ma'am. Your rooster's perfectly fine. Judging from the hexagram, he's simply chasing after his destiny. And freedom out in the vast world beyond. Is that so? But he's already quite old. Huh? Now don't you worry. The young master here knows her stuff. Don't let that young face fool you. He's got real skill. Why, just the other day, a delivery truck from Good Goods came came rattling down the road and the back door flew clean open. A whole load of cargo was about to spill out and hit someone. Then this little Shifu strolls by, gives a wave, and whoosh, everything pops right back in. Magic! Back then, nobody even knew she was Swabian Temple's acting temple master. Folks were just saying in her moves had that same flair as Yishuan Shifu's. Just lending a hand. I'm just glad no one got hurt. That's all that matters. Exactly. That's all that matters in the end. No one got hurt and no one is in danger. Let me get child voice. Miss, my kite string broke, and it flew so far away, it's gone. Will it ever come back on its own? Well, look here, little one. The fortune slip says, when lofty trees meet the wind, a single thread of fate is quietly woven. Your kite didn't just fly away, it helped connect your wish to the stars above. Yeah, she is very good at bullshitting. Pretty good. When you grow up, and you're as tall as those trees outside, you'll be able to reach up and catch both your kite and your wishes again. Greet your senior. Senior, what are you up to right now? Oh. The once chatty acting temple master freezes at the sound, so all like... A flicker of caught red-handed embarrassment flashing in her eyes. Junior, oh, you were here. Ha 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 ha. You were just acting because you wanted to, right? Don't worry, I won't tell. Today, the weather is nice today. What I mean is, Junior, you're here. When divining solemnity comes first, so you should address me as acting temple master. Got it? Okay, I understand. Acting temple master. The acting temple master speaks the absolute truth. Yes, everyone. My junior is here to remind us that today's auspicious hour has passed. The heavenly signs have dimmed. It's no longer suitable to divine further. That's all for today, everyone. And should any troubles arise, you're always welcome to visit Swabian Temple. Junior, there is something important I need to tell you. Come with me for a moment. Yeah, I think they ended up rewriting some early parts. So that's probably why the voice acting isn't here yet. I don't know exactly specifics, but that's the current rumor I've been hearing. Anyway, trying to keep her cool, Senior walks off to the side, mysteriously beckoning you to hurry up and follow her. Okay, yeah, Xinguang. One second, I need to do this quick. Okay, but that's... auto manager's turned off? Oh no, it's still going, never mind. Why are you telling me to craft something? Anyway. Okay, this one's still in the unvoiced category. That was close. Almost blew my cover there. Thanks for playing along. Looks like Bellion's intel still needs some work. Acting Temple Master? Senior Xuanguang, about that Acting Temple Master title, and that Bang Boo backing you up. That's Bolian, right? The one who secretly snuck down from Yunquai's summit to train at Phylum Heights. Oh right, I think I encountered him in an event previously. We thought Swabian Temple was unattended today. Since Shifu and Senior Fufu aren't around either, if someone comes for a divination, I'm the most senior disciple here now, so I, just took over for a bit. Yeah, you know, took over for a bit. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with that. Taking over for a bit, let someone else handle it. That's perfectly fine, all things considered. The other day, I was hanging around Waifei Peninsula when I ran into Bolian. We both nearly jumped out of our skins, thinking the other had been sent to drag us back to Yunkai Summit. So you also snuck down the mountain, Senior. Last time we met was so brief that we didn't really get to chat properly. Why did you sneak down the mountain, Senior? Are you not supposed to be here? Well, for certain reasons, I'm not exactly allowed to leave Yonghui Summit as I please. Shifu had me in seclusion training for ages. It was so boring, I could scream. Yeah, I can imagine. It can get really boring when you just have to be on your own. Just after I came out of seclusion, I heard Shifu had to head into the city for something important. My brother and Senior Fufu probably went with him. Him? Okay. Looks like a case where whoever translated this dialogue made a mistake when it came to the gender pronouns. And with her too, right? Talk about perfect timing. She means Senior Ye, right? Yeah, his situation. That must be Senior Ye. Sounds like he doesn't know what happened. Telling her now would only ruin her mood. Yeah, probably find a better time later, maybe? These days, little Bolian and I have been traveling around Waifei, doing our part to fight evil and help those in need. Oh, and we've heard tons of stories about Shifu and your past adventures. Stuff like foiling the Exaltus conspiracy, resolving the crisis in the Hollows. Just hearing it all got my blood pumping. But then, my grand adventure hit a teeny tiny problem. Ahem. I kinda ran out of adventure funds. I left in such a rush, I didn't bring enough with me. In terms of money, we have no money. Just when Boli and I were at our wits' end, a figure suddenly zipped into sight like whoosh!
That was you, Junior Bao. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now.
Okay, we're back to voice dialogue. Again, I have no idea why some of these have voices. It's like, obviously I think they did some rewrites or something, but it's so strange. And now we're back. Please, please. You're the only one I'm close to here. You'll take us in, right? Pretty please. Yeah, Swabian is already your home after all. Take you in? You're making it sound too formal, Senior. Swabian Temple's a Yunkai Summit outpost. Naturally, it's your home too. If you move in, things will only get livelier. Of course, we'd love to have you here. My brother Wise and I both live here, and there are other disciples around too. If you ever need anything, we can always help out. Honestly, I think we should just tell her about the situation. But I guess I'm not the protagonist. Perfect. But now that you mention it, I do have one teeny tiny little favor to ask. Tiny favor? What? Go ahead and ask away, Senior. What is it?
Call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
Senior! 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 How's that? Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, huh? Oh well.
You don't want to?
No, I'm fine with it. No problem. Senior
Sure, no problem. Senior Shunguang?
Shunguang. I am going to mess up that name so many times.
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiaoguang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Of course, Xiaoguang. Oh, and about who I am, could you keep it secret from the others for now? It took a lot for me to sneak down here. If word gets out, Shifu will know in no time and have me dragged right back up the mountain. we'll come and get Xiaoguang.
Ishu and Shifu's usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective.
Probably cursed sword nonsense. Okay. I promise, if anyone asks, I'll just say you're my friend who admires Yunhui Summit's way of training. They haven't seen you before, so it'll be fine. Awesome! You're the best, Junior Belle. It's settled then, don't worry. While Shifu's away, if anything happens during my adventures, our adventures, your senior will protect you with everything she's got. This is my first time being a senior. It's so fun and satisfying. As Xiaoguang speaks, you hear a voice calling from the door. You hurry to the door. Old Zhao. Young masters, my name is Old Zhao. I'm a miner who lives not too far from here. Something happened over at the old mining site. I ran into some Swabian temple disciples on my way here, and they told me to find one of Yishuan Shifu's new disciples. The old mining site. What happened? Some of my fellow workers and one of Ban Yu Shifu's apprentices are trapped there by the miasma. Okay, we have to go rescue them. Isn't there a work stoppage order in place?
What are miners doing there? Isn't Portha Lumix under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago.
So, technicalities. Well, let's get Krampus on speed dial.
That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, almost like an ebbing tide. Which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again.
Okay, so, this person's getting a visit from Krampus.
A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either.
Well, Lumix already managed to rescue a few, but no one knows how long it will take to get the rest out. I couldn't get in touch with Banyu Shifu, and the helpers Lumix sent didn't exactly put my mind at ease. So I came for help from you masters at Swabian Temple. Don't worry, I'm a proxy, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry, Mr. Zhao. Please, lead the way. I'll go with you right now. I'll go with you too.
The old mining site? That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Xiaoguang about it.
And me too, see, Xiaoguang and Mister, we've got a few things to discuss and prepare first. Could you share the location with us? We'll head over right after. Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to hurry back to help out. I'll count on you both. After leaving the details, the miner rushes off in a hurry. Belle, you look like you wanted to say something earlier. Saving a few people trapped in the hollow is a piece of cake for me. Trust me, I can handle it alone. You stay here and keep Swabian Temple safe. I'll be quick, in and out, promises. Sorry, there's things we need to discuss privately.
I couldn't say it back there, but you've been in seclusion all this time, so I guess Shifu and the others haven't had a chance to tell you.
Oh, hey, Agent, welcome. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Is the multi-chat working? Okay, multi-chat is actually working. I have no idea what fixed that, but multi-chat actually works, and YouTube is saying things. So, hello, Agent. Welcome to the stream. It's a bit quieter today. Looks like Twitch side isn't really very active, so we're just playing this as usual. So let's get back to Dai-lyn Inn.
The truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My brother and I have another job.
I swear, us being a proxy is the worst kept secret.
We also take on commissions as proxies.
I swear, again, being a proxy is the worst kept secret.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yep, we can get through faster. Yep, we can save those people.
Yep, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just gotta let my brother know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkoi's summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before.
Oh, that's so good.
If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
Second, we'll get some airflow in this room. It's very hot today where I live, so I'm kind of worried about my generally my laptop heating up, getting a bit too hot. It is fairly warm at the moment. Oh, you know Banyue Shifu too?
So you know Banyue Shifu too? He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
I reach, but there's no reply, so you decide to tell Wise about the situation first. Okay, let's tell Wise. Ignore her being there. This is... Okay, hello, Wise, and let's take a good look at you. Yeah, so this is the horse girl. I like her.
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
Ah, unfortunate. If he's in, he probably already knows about the situation.
Fairy says Banyue Shifu is in the hollow. Maybe he already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
Oh, it's our super advanced AI assistant.
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for holo navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions, I offer a modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track.
Yeah, exactly. Uma Musume crossover. That we have Horse Girl. Also, I just love it whenever Fairy starts talking about herself. Just the casual AI arrogance. It's so funny.
Hello, Miss Ye Shengguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant. That is, the Master's rather clumsy brother, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Yes. Yeah. Let me translate that. Hello, latest addition to the harem. I have forwarded your profile to the Master, your second in command. You'll be joining the harem post-haste.
Hey.
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous,
Fairy?
I can also provide you with a report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
How can you have such a monotone voice and be so snarky? Oh, I love you, AI.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
Thank you, Fairy, but I think I'll try getting to know Belle on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the Hollow Rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Suibian Temple with you.
Like, Fairy, are you flirting with the horse girl? Because now it feels like you're flirting.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. Alright, back to the matter at hand.
Okay, and now we're back to no voice acting, okay? Ahem. Belle, you and Xiaoguang should head back first, and get ready to go into the hollow. I'll set up the HDD to support you. Leave it to me. Our first team-up begins now.
Alright, standoff between Phaethon and Xiaoguang begins now.
Phaethon? Wow. So you're the legendary proxy I heard talk about a few days ago. Sorry. Saving people comes first. You gotta focus on what's important. Oh, I'm not surprised. It probably does. Fairy has a preliminary grasp of the situation there. Some people from Porsa Lumex have been rescued, but their manager, one of the miners, and Banyu Shifu's disciple are still missing. Bill, Xiaoguang, and Eos is ready. Do you want to start the holo rescue now? Let's go! Let's go, and welcome, Pyromaniac. Oh yeah, honestly, I was worried it was going to be worse, but as long as the cutscenes are all voiced and nothing too egregious, I can just voice act my way through it. This kind of thing just sort of happens, unfortunately. Now, new area.
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the hollow?
Probably not. Probably some freaky nonsense happening. I feel like I've seen these flowers before.
I think I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. That ties back to what old Zhao mentioned earlier. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
So, the thing is, I am seeing it differently. There are two situations where the water recedes a lot. Yes, it's an ebbing tide, or it could be a prelude to a tsunami. And if it's a prelude to a tsunami, I do not want to know what a miasma tsunami looks like.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. A long time ago. But where was it? Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
Yeah. I'm not surprised they do. They don't. Not surprised they don't. They have. I look forward to seeing what's about. And as I said earlier in the stream, I've been trying to get to Dai-lyn, but my luck has not been good. I've been I have been.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Yep. I've been trying to get Dai-lyn, but my luck has not been good, and my stockpile was depleted when I started.
Someone's calling for help. Over there.
Let's go help them and see what happens. Oh, cutscene.
Request received, dear. Time up.
Hello, Dai-lyn.
Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
You'll make sure I get back safe, right?
Oh yeah, I should get enough from story and just day to day to get enough from polls. And I just like Dai-lyn. She is a fun character, not to mention kind of premium support. I've tried her out, I've used her on teams, and yeah, she's good. My kind of role plan at the moment is get Dai-lyn, unfortunately skip Boron, Banyu and Shifu, and then get Horse Girl. Those are my plans, at least.
You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report...
Yeah, you're talking to Krampus, member. You're kind of fucked.
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it.
Yeah, I don't have Hugo. I don't have... Well, my... Hugo is lovely. Yeah, I wish I could have gotten him, but... luck is not there. Nekomata haunts me.
How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
You disobeyed the stop order.
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Who knew you'd run off somewhere this dangerous?
Oh, right, I forget the... Yeah, Pulse Lumix is cooked, basically. And I do like the idea that she's only here because someone left a negative review and she's kind of about to deal with that.
Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center. Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kitty navigation mode while I'm at it?
Yeah, that's... well, to put reference in why Nekomata is my bane, she's... I almost have a completely maxed idol on Nekomata. Yeah, negative review, you die. I have a completely maxed idol on Nekomata, like, well, almost. One away and then she'll be maxed full.
You?
Dai-lyn, we meet again.
Hey, Dai-lyn, we meet again. What's TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Oh yeah, to quote a previous stream of mine, and a previous time I roll, why is it always you, Nekomata? Why is it always you?
Shh, times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
We're rescuing people. Want to join us? Me wish to lose this... Yeah, Krampus is an interesting faction.
We heard people are trapped here. My friend and I came to help. If you're also here to rescue people, why not join us? It'll be safer that way.
Me? Oh, I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint.
Yes, you gave me a bad review. Now I'm going to beat you senseless until you take it down.
But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today.
Oh yeah, I know the joy and pain of reviews. Joy and pain.
Oops. There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something, trouble pops right up.
A few more ethereals emerge nearby, so you tell the manager you rescued to take cover. Now, yeah, I know. Oh, it's Yishuang. Bow, press the ally key button, and Yishuang will enter the field. And yeah, I know how to play Dai-lyn. I played... Oh, hoi hoi! Oh, hoi hoi Viridian, welcome. You didn't miss much. And wait, shouldn't that pop up on the overlay? Like, hoi hoi Viridian, you didn't miss much. It's just the start of the quest and a few stuff. And also me having to voice a few things. So you didn't miss a lot. That tab also popped up as part of the overlay. I'll figure stuff out later. Looks like I made a mess up with the overlay there. Oh well. Yeah, I know how to play Dai-lyn.
Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you? What? Yankoi Summit? No, no way! Huh? Dive you for a chat!
Laser beams! Also, can you just to check something, Viridian, can you do a quick, just make a quick comment just to see if something's working? And I swear something happened and my overlays got messed up or something. Oh well. Hello, Porcelaumix Manager. Okay, yeah, that's... No, okay, that's working, that's working. And good, the chat screen works properly. Good. Thanks for that, Viridian. Yeah, I assume I'm the worst person at lying. Exactly. This is awful. Well, since you're the rescue team, get me out of here first. Are there any more survivors ahead? How am I supposed to know? Just get me out of here. How my body hurts so bad. Ow. Honestly, surprised you're not missing an arm considering what she did to you. You organized the startup event or whatever it is and you don't even know how many people there are? I've arranged for someone to escort you out. If you keep trying to mess around, I can't guarantee the coordinates I leave will be accurate. Oh, I'm doing Twitch and YouTube. This is a multi-stream. I stream on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Gotta maximize my potential viewer base. There's also a minor and a young man. Very good. Saving lives comes first. Let's save him. Let's... Okay, there's a... Okay, so hello, young man. Ah, the humble miner. You're here to save us, right? I'm fine. I'm not badly hurt, but you need to help that young man, quick. Young man, where? Right there. Look down and you'll see. Ah, a kind-hearted young disciple from Banyu Shifu's martial arts school came with us, doing his best to keep us safe. If he tried to help me, but ended up getting stuck at the bottom of this cliff. The miasma is so thick. Oh, yeah, it's... dual streaming's like that. Anyway, miasma is so thick down there, I don't dare go any lower. All I can do is wait here. Don't worry, we'll find a way. Thank you, I'll leave it all to you guys. Okay, let's see here. Alright, this is going to be a case where I'm going to have to line that up from down there. Got it.
Sacrifices? The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
The Exaltists? I thought the defense force wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here.
Well, Pyromaniac, honestly, favorites is tricky here. I like a lot of the characters. Anby's a fun one. I'm also... Although, if I have to give a top waifu situation, I definitely think Trigger's near the top. And actually, now that I think about it, I love Miyabi. She's cool, quirky, and fun, and silly in the best way possible, while being an utter badass. I thought the defense force wiped them out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here.
Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought. You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
Hello, Exaltus. Can I break your legs? Or rip out your eyes? Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Ethereal Charred Potato Skin.
You?
After being ignored, yeah, Meowbi's great. Strong looks... thank you. Thank you very much. Looks a bit flustered. She is such a... Put a fierce, intimidating look. Grrr!
Now, or we'll stop being nice.
Yep, exactly. We have a Krampus operative with us. She can be very, very not nice. You are ignored again.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know?
Yep. Violent way. Oh, don't. I can get very violent if I want to. Oh, welcome Iron Man Red. Honest. Wow, this is becoming quite the busy stream, everyone. Thanks. I'm so happy all of you enjoy watching my streams. I know it can be a bit late for everyone, but unfortunately, this is what I do after work, so yeah. And yeah, I can get very violent if I want. I'm a Project Moon fan, and if you know anything about Project Moon, if you don't know anything about Project Moon, we can get... it gets brutal there. Honestly, whenever I eventually get a proper model update and not just lucking out with some raffles here and there, one thing I want to do is add a blood spatter mode where you know, my model is just covered in blood after murdering people.
That's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Defense Force.
The chibi is cute. Oh, the person who did my model... Oh, I'm gonna have to put that in the credits at some point. I have to remember to do that. It's a person called Pinkuella. They got a pretty good deal with it for this half model, and I actually lucked out on a raffle a few days ago, and so I'm getting the art for full body models for that, so that's good. I just need to get the money to rig it. The joys of not having money.
Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen.
Well, I'm halfway there. Just, I said, lucked out with a raffle and all that. Thanks, Melon. Thank you.
Right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
And now we're hitting another section where the voice lines aren't there. Let me get... All right, I'll tell you. Just don't tell them I said it. Acting being all ready to die a minute ago, giving up already. Yep, that's what happens. Weren't... Oh. Thank you for following, Ethereal. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Ethereal. And yeah, Dai-lyn is being horrifying. What the? Sorry, I did not set up that alert. What does that one do? Apologies. I still have to set up some of my alerts there. Oh, I reached the goal. That's what it is. Wow. Oh, I actually reached the 60 follower goal. Wow. I'm honestly... Yeah, it is a bit patchy. Patchy, yeah. Yep, I have... Thank you. Thanks again. Thanks for the follow. As I said, this is becoming a very successful stream so far. Very successful. Thanks, everyone. Now let's continue. Weren't ready to die a minute ago? Giving up already? I had enough of living every day in fear. It's all because Lady Sarah suddenly decided we have to go searching for some ancient array. And down, back and forth, back. Yeah, it's just how it is. That's why I'm happy to play with you, because then I can pretend to be a voice actor! What kind of ancient array?
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea. We've been running around like headless chickens for days, no clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltus would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear.
So you went from, I guess these are like the bottom barrel Exaltists. So we are not the true believers anymore. Those guys died already. These are the, I did this because I thought I'd make money on the cult. Unfortunately, as we all know, you do not make money in the cult.
You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
I'm done. I quit. Well, you can still turn over a new leaf.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, she did what?
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean she reverted sacrifices?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all.
Okay, yeah, no, that is surprising. What the bloody... What? How?
She called it, return to the origin.
This is quite fascinating. Senior freed him from his nightmares in the vision, so...
In the visions, Senior said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Yeah, this is getting more and more mysterious.
Who's she with?
Your brother, who I think might have gone evil. Senior, yeah?
Oh no. Could that be?
Like, Belle, please just tell her this is... Keeping a secret is not helping.
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone.
Barry, I love your snark. I love your snark, you AI.
If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
Belle?
Yeah, you're very clearly up to something. That's... Saving lives come first.
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold them in place for the time being.
Well then, let's keep moving.
I do kind of like how they with Dai-lyn's design, how they've made her subtly unnerving with her eyes, because as we can see, her eyes are kind of different and weird compared to everyone else. It really helps with the cute look, but is kind of... Yeah, Barry calling us out is hilarious. I fully agree, Pyromaniac. Dai-lyn's smile lingers, faint, knowing, but she doesn't oppose your decision. That's a lot of ore. We need to smash it.
The path is blocked by rubble. That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
Let's see, huge boulder block. I mean, that's not that hard. We to try. Don't have enough flammable ore here, so first activate the tracks. Okay, yeah, giving us the bare basically instruction. Yeah, it's dialing our demise, exactly. Okay, so simple rail puzzle, move the... Yeah, I know how to do a simple rail puzzle.
Looks like we need to pull the lever first to activate the right track.
I know how rail puzzles work. I'm not a fool.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
Exactly. And now we put. That's not how you... Hey, wait. You're stuck. Now, Dai-lyn, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
The trapped person should be inside. Better use disintegration again.
Gotta line this up and bam, bam, bam. Bam. One of the cause in... yeah, that can happen. You have to be very careful with these types of things. Hello, Ning Huan.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningtian. How should I address you all?
What? No, I understand what you meant. You got trapped, and that happens sometimes with these games.
Rep 2493. Dai-lyn here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOPS website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice little thank you email.
Gotta keep those reviews coming. I can tell you from experience with my job, getting good scores is always great from clients, and also really much a real big pain.
Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like commendation. Perfect service from cross-department rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
Again, shilling for those good reviews. Dai-lyn. My friend here, she likes joking around.
My friend here was just joking. She works at TOPS. Just call her Dai-lyn. I'm Belle, disciple of Yunque Summit, now training at Swabian Temple. This is my friend Xiaoguang. She's a mystic too. And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now.
You fool! You are not ready. I mean, seriously, you were in the most danger of all of them.
But I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
Yes, we know him. Yeah, we know him.
We do! Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
Why did they name her Dai-lyn of all things? Well, you see, when she was born, she already had a cell phone, had a phone in her hand. After all, she is a phone Thyran. But it's mostly probably just for the pun. And fun fact, her name is different in Chinese. She only has the pun name of Dai-lyn in every other language.
I see, what a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
Oh, I will. Okay, who's watching us? Ah, Bunny, Bunny, Bunny. Bunny, 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 Bunny.
I'm not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Keep pushing on.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
Bruh. Okay, where? Who are we fighting this time?
More of these annoying creatures. Our time playing hooky is valuable too.
Oh, hello. Oh.
I'm right here.
What?
After hearing countless voices of the dead, why not listen to your
What? Master Shifu Ban Yuan.
You're saved. It's Banyue Shifu.
Oh. Oh. He's actually get to play him. Okay, how the hell do you work? Let's see, but got issues apparently. Well, yeah, I've heard something. I can't remember. I think it was something about. Actually, wait. I'm not going. It'll probably be revealed here. Let's see. Yeah, I've heard that Banyue Yu is very high skill. High skill. Let's see. Triggers per Wrath when Wrath was at or above 250. You can hold. Well, hold it to mount to execute combo attacks, dealing massive damage. Okay.
Shifu always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here.
I'll back you up.
End this hatred!
Ba-ba-da.
There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
He plays like a fighting game character. I figured as much, which is kind of also one of the reasons why I probably not going to get him, because I kind of like simple and effective. But I do like the concept. So. Ah. Wait, those are new. That's new.
As I thought, there's more of them.
It is no issue. He is not much of a threat. Keep yourself safe.
That's...
Too late for that.
Back off.
I've got forward.
Ceaseless strikes. Mountain might.
Okay, I had no idea what I did there.
Is everyone okay?
As someone who have to play this on a potato, I have the foresight just to... yeah, I can imagine. Sometimes you have to develop a sixth sense for these types of things. For me, I just do reactions.
Shifu.
And even better now that you're here.
Thanks for stepping in, Banyue Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping out.
Oh, alright. So,
Miss Dai-lyn, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
also, if I occasionally look like I'm looking at random stuff, that's because there are some mozzies flying around. It's...
Nothing. I was just distracted for a moment.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Yeah, you need to get swole. Look at those toothpick arms. You are not swole enough to save people yet.
Yes, Shifu!
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch.
That's actually genuinely good advice. Another phrase is secure your own mask first. In a disaster scenario, like on a plane, with a plane crash or something, you secure your own oxygen mask before you help other people. Because, well, you can easily pass out.
Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Exactly.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this, and accept my due punishment when we return.
Banyu is so humble and gentle, but strict with his
Banyu
disciples.
Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very different from Yishuan Shifu.
Banyu Shifu, do you still remember me?
He's a robot, so I'd say yes.
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
True.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills.
One crack and things can go downhill.
That's why, no matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
So, you were once a student?
Wait, Xiaoguang, were you Banyu Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishuan Shifu.
Yes, I only taught them how to punch buildings in half and do crazy martial arts. Utter basics, mind you.
Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Yishuan Shifu from Yunquei Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquei Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting.
Yep, it looks like it's plot relevant.
Ye Shunguang of Yunquei Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
And you are very well informed, Dai-lyn. Wait, you?
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
Yes, I have the cursed sword that kills me when I use it.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It's the cursed sword. It's very risky.
Yishuan Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. You just did all that fighting. Are you feeling alright? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Aw, I do like how Belle's first instinct is make sure she's alright.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh?
Let me guess, it's meant to seal away the sword so it doesn't kill you as you use it?
Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price. I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Basically, as long as I don't draw the dangerous forbidden sword, I am not going to die. Yeah, I know well enough. Yeah, I remember that. And yeah, he has the memory wiper sword where you literally burn yourself and your memories in order to gain power. That's hard to believe.
Really? It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyu Shifu.
Yes, that is what each one Shifu has explained.
Whew.
You scared me. I thought my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
Of course, because you're sneaking around, you adorable girl.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
Your senses, yep, basically you burn yourself out to gain power. We need power. I need strength. I will burn all that I am in order to save them. That kind of nonsense.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up.
Bunny.
I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thanks for today.
Thank you so much for today, Dai-lyn.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
Don't worry, I won't forget to leave you a review. That's always the annoying part, is trying to get people to leave you good reviews. So many people, once they're done, just leave and never leave a good review, or leave any review whatsoever. But, good ones I'm fine with. Those who leave bad reviews, they can burn in hell. Dai-lyn's petite figure gradually fades from sight.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
Sound of everyone's footsteps fades into the distance, but Dai-lyn, who left earlier, returns from the way she came with a knowing yet slightly mischievous smile on her face. At this moment, Dai-lyn hears some unusual voices of the deceased coming from up ahead. Okay, so she hears voices of the dead. No, Lady Sarah, I'm begging you, have mercy, please! Lord Sen chose her, the side. Possibly. Could be a case that if the sword chooses someone, it works better, but mystical Chinese magic swords, they kind of work weird. Why? That Yeshuan, and you think he's the truly devoted one? You knew it all along. You knew that the pleas for mercy came to an abrupt end. Oops. Look like I've stumbled upon some secrets again. Honestly, if she has the ability to hear the dead, I can see why she works for Krampus. It basically allows her to be de facto, it allows her to keep an eye on everything and find out information that otherwise would be impossible to get. Like, say, I don't know, testimonies from the dead of what happens and stuff. Mission comes first. Let's wait and see how things play out.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor.
Hello, Zhao. Hello, Zhao.
How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person?
And once again, reminder, Krampus are not nice.
I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task.
I do like it how it is clear that Krampus has their own agenda.
The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer?
Oh, right before they died. True, but that's honestly still a lot of information. But yeah. Well, do you truly...
I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand? Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return. Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao.
Yeah, she is basically the Monty Python Holy Grail rabbit, for all intents and purposes.
Good, you understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications.
I love the ominousness of Zhao's speak and how she acts, yet she's also very cute and tiny, which she uses to do her job better because people let their guard down around the cute and tiny rabbit girl.
I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed it's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
So basically, killing machine designed to suppress miasma probably went berserk and murdered a bunch of people, and then decided, I don't like being an evil killing machine. I am going to become a noble martial artist. At these words, Dai-lyn lowers her gaze and her smile vanishes entirely. The scent of blood fills her mind, her gaze sinking into cold, scrutinizing stares. Yeah, then she uses them to hell and back, through a stretch of long silent ruins within Lemnian Hollow alone. Silent rubble echoes with endless resentment and wailing in her ears. Yeah. But Senior Ban Yuan, what the hell did you do?
Get away! Get away!
And then she sues them to hell and back.
Retribution will come! It will!
Yeah, this is horrible, although I do wonder how much of this is out of context. Dying screams pierce her eardrums, like shards of glass scraping against her nerves. A blast erupts amidst the chaos, tinged with the smell of rust, and the sharp purse crashes to the ground, gouging a searing hole in her mind. Thick. Yeah, committed dying genocide. Yeah. Well, is it a genocide? Genocide's very specific. It's more of a massacre than a genocide. Genocide is more about ethnic cleansing. Thick, viscous walls flow forward, and the halved words severed by slaughter, like barbed anchors, drive deep into the listener's eardrums. When she closes her eyes, the voices of the dead clamp around the throat, turning into bruises that coil and spread, until the sole listener seems to taste the blood in her own throat. Drawing herself away from recent memories, she lifts her eyes again, and the coldness that once swirled in Dai-lyn's gaze is gone.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down. What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds?
Oh?
Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network.
Yes, it is certainly a wealth of valuable and interesting information, to say the least.
The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now? Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead.
Oh? What did you hear?
It's my own voice.
What?
Huh? Your own voice?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What?
Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice? That's a first.
Oh, I see. So it's what we heard earlier. Yeah, that...
Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost.
Oh yeah, I already made the connection there. I knew it, figured it was her and voice there, but... during those Black Mist scenes, but pretty much I expected that. And now she's being weird for the sake of being weird.
You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty.
Never! Never! Okay, I have to work on the eye rigging. My eyes are acting funny.
I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission.
I will. Okay, now we're back to random no voice. No problem. By the way, that poor Salumex idiot I saved. What are you planning to do with him?
Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
No cutscene? Flowers. Huh, that's interesting. Flowers lost their mystic nonsense. Load. I meant to click. Wait, I'm hearing something. Okay, it's one of those annoying. I always dislike when they do that sometimes, where it goes to black screen and then you're meant to click, but it doesn't. Oh well. After leaving the hollow with Banyu, Shifu, and the others, Zhao Guang tells them everything that had happened. And once again, I finally managed to finish training in seclusion, only to find that Shifu and my brother, Senior Fufu, and Senior Pan were all away from the temple. I was so bored.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine.
Fine.
For now, Yishuan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Good.
Really?
Yep, he's a very good guy.
You have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banyu Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...?
We can continue questioning him because we're going to have to tell her. Please tell her.
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiaoguang, there's something I need to tell you.
Oh, thank God. I really dislike it when the characters keep information secret for no real major reason.
I have something I want to ask you too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Actually, Senior Yi, he didn't leave with Yihuan Shifu and the others. Okay, we tell her what we hid from her. Phew, I was gonna ask whether you were been keeping something important from me. You looked so nervous just now. I didn't expect it to be about my brother. Sure, I can be a little reckless and all, but my brother's always been discreet and level-headed. If he had a choice like that, there must be more to it than it seems. Yeah. Since you were already looking into his whereabouts, let's go together and get to the bottom of this.
Shuyuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
You're not angry?
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
Yep, that's the thing. That's the thing about a lot of secrets. Oftentimes, the fact that you were keeping the secret and hiding it, and someone else reveals it was the big problem. Turns out if you tell the other person yourself when you feel it's appropriate, that can go a long way. You were hesitant at first.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My brother and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
Yep.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back.
No problem.
Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
Well... Honestly, I'm not exactly sure all the information we're hiding. We're hiding a lot, probably. I promise.
Alright, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
Okay. Hey, now, Ban Yu, I'm going to need you to be ready to break his legs. I know he's already surrendered and giving us the information, but having the threat is very useful. Turn to normal as she turns to the captured Exaltist.
The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah, was it Shuyuan from Yunquei Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Because he's kinda easy to manipulate.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator.
So she's looking for some ancient mystical array to do an ancient mystical ritual and do magic non-mumbo jumbo.
For anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Sarah, you're going to have to learn a bit about your employee loyalty.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Because he wants to save you.
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
Oh, I wish that was the case, but it's not.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Yishuan Shifu?
Once again, we know exactly what he's after. Do you have any idea?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula. Xiaoguang, do you know anything about this?
Well, obviously, she's the one he wants to save. Love is such a powerful force. It can allow us to accomplish great things. It can also make us do the most stupid and reckless things.
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Better ask later.
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. Better ask her about it later. I was just curious. This info doesn't sound too reliable anyway. Let's focus on something more concrete. Since Sarah was last seen at the Porcelain Market, let's start from there.
Okay.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltus remnants over to the defense force.
Let's see what mystical book she found.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
A moment later, after parting with everyone, Ningqian doesn't hand over the person to the defense force as promised. What? Get out of here, go far away, and find yourself a new life. Huh. Interesting. You're letting me go? Just who are you? Are you one of Lady Sarah's people? Did she send you to help me? You were played like a fool. Did you really think she cared for you? More Exaltus factions? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? That woman, she's too obsessed with the Creator. Or there's no way you can trust her. Looks smart on the surface, but might just be another pawn being played like a fiddle. Yep, it's amazing how easy it is to pretend to be smart. But I don't think that person will succeed either. They seem to be living for others too, not worth my sympathy. But what on earth? Pawn? That purpose? Someone who actually thinks I'm worth trusting. Whatever. Why am I even telling you all of this? Okay, so this guy needs to die. I want to stab him now. Just go. Forget about the Exaltus and everything that happened today. No need to thank me. I simply have no choice myself. So I wanted to try giving you another choice. Expression remained unreadable as he watched the stumbling yet light-footed figure disappear into the crowd. And over at Swabian Temple, after a day of commotion, everything is finally settled into silence. So Banyu Shifu and Xiao Guang knew each other from way back when. Xiao Guang's far stronger than the ordinary person, and now with Banyu Shifu, we should totally be able to guarantee everyone's safety. That'll make things way easier. I'm still worried. Yeah, I get what you're worried about. I mean, look at what happened to Yishuang Shifu's sister and all those sword masters that came before. Having your memories, senses, and even your life drained away, that's way too heavy a price to pay. You give up everything for power. But since Yishuang Shifu placed a seal on the sword case, he must have discovered more about the side effects of the Qingming sword. For now, let's just trust in Shifu. From now on, we should be more careful. It's best to avoid letting her get into any dangerous situations where she'd need to draw her sword. Hope we can find some more clues. For sure. Oh, right. Guest room is all set up. We reference Fairy's lifestyle preferences and analysis report. The other seniors at the temple helped out a lot. Along with Dai-lyn and Dai-lyn. That's... when we first came in temple, Senior Ye and the other disciples were super sweet to us. Now it's our turn to treat Zhao Guang to the best. And that gives me still not enough. Still not enough for a roll. Ah, what a pity, what a pity. How much time do I have left here? So I'm going to do missions continue, but I'm not going to go into combat or instance modes, just because that will probably take a lot of time, and So let's... Also, these doors are open. Previously, they were closed. I like that. Always nice when they add new areas and open the doors. Let me first look around, y'all. Nothing new. Oh. Oops, that's... Everyone pitched in to perfect the place. Hope you like it, Xiao Guang. Anything else you need? Wow, you managed to make this place so neat and beautiful in just one day. I really can't thank you all enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just call me Senior No Qing Yuan like Junior Bell does. He told me you're really interesting in our training at Yunkai Summit. Since we've got this connection, we at Swabian Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thanks, Senior Qing Yuan. And being with everyone makes me feel so much more at ease. It's totally different from traveling alone. I heard this place used to be even livelier. It'd be so much better if everyone were here. Well, you can wait for them all to come back. Then you can just... Yeah, Xiao Guang, make yourself at home. If there's anything you need, or if you want to go shopping or grab a bite, just ask me or Belle. Okay, then. And is this my little home in Phylum Heights now? Of course. You both must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some early rest? Say goodnight. So thoughtful. Too bad I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to all my fellow disciples. I'll help you find your brother, don't worry.
Oh?
I would never doubt my brother's intentions. I'm just worried about his safety, so please, help me investigate. You've worked hard today, so go get some rest soon. Good night, see you tomorrow. That phrase, see you tomorrow, I play Star Rail as well, and see you tomorrow kind of hits differently after Amphorius. Night, see you tomorrow. Okay, so... Did Xiao Guang like the room? Yes, she did. She said everything is good, she likes it. Looks like Fairy also prepared some casual clothing on your behalf. When the right opportunity comes, you should ask Xiao Guang to try them on and see if she likes them. Let's make it a surprise for Xiao Guang. Right, but first we need to find out where Senior Ye is. Sarah went to Porcelain Market, and since it's got something to do with some ancient tomes, maybe you and Xiao Guang can go to the antique shop tomorrow and ask around. I think if we ask a certain Tanuki, she can help. I'm so curious about that ancient tome. Anyway, let's leave it for tomorrow. Time to get some rest. Meanwhile, on the other side... So this is the side you've been hiding. I bet the people around you never had a clue.
Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
Oh god, he's gone goth. Oh my god, the guy has gone gothic. No, not goth. He's gone emo. Facing Sarah's gaze, Yi Xuan walks out from the shadows, his expression calm.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them.
I never intended to hide this power. And my most retro attack. Clothes Beam!
Have Ever since I returned to Wi-Fi, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
Ah, so it's your emo angst form. Tell me, why is it that after you erased my nightmare, I can't hide this form anymore? Though, I suppose it does make it easier to move unnoticed.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing.
Ah.
My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state.
Yeah, it makes him into an emo. Just like what I demonstrated to you before, I made those sacrifices return to their purest state.
Now they're just aimless drifters. Mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Be gone, temptress! You shall not seduce me with your wily ways and seductive voice.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade.
Wow, you are playing him like a fiddle.
The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains.
I press X to doubt. Like, I don't think it works that way.
And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours.
Oh boy.
What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
Well, she's helping you for one simple reason. You are easy to manipulate, and she can probably use you for a lot of things.
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time. Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch.
But the firefly can burn bright, you know, and pierce your darkness.
But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased.
Okay, yeah, she's definitely a religious nutter.
No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied.
Oh boy, I could dig into this speech.
When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen. The arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal.
You know, as you talk about this, I'm thinking that the turn to crystal stuff is more literal, you know, kind of turn everything into crystals and make sure that there is no suffering, because no one can move, no one can doubt, no one can fight. Everything just frozen in a moment.
Absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world. Birth and death, love and hatred, Power rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester, like maggots feeding on detritus.
That's change, and that's, while it's not kind or gentle, doesn't mean it's bad.
I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
Ah, yes, classic situation and cultist thinking. When there is a greater good, a end goal that is fantastically better than everything else, a greater good that will end all suffering, that will end all hatred, that will save everyone and bring about utopia. When those things exist, that justifies everything else. It justifies, well, if utopia is... 1 second, got a ban. I banned someone. Swear. Someone banned. Anyway, where was I? Yes. When utopia is the goal, and we're aiming for a marvelous, not unreachable, a marvelous, this perfect future, anything is justified.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon, just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator must go off without a hitch.
The flawless listener. Why does that sound similar? Yep, cults always say stuff like that when they do some effed up stuff. Exactly. Because when utopia and a perfect world is, and the greater good where everything is going to be perfect, well, that justifies any amount of suffering and evil you commit, because I'm doing this for the greater good. I'm doing this because I am bringing about paradise. Why do you want to stop paradise?
Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. There, somewhere, a grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
The night grows heavy, and deep within Lemnian Hollow, something unknown is stirring in the darkness. A mysterious bamboo is there, standing alone in the shadows. Perfect world does not exist. People will never be satisfied. Exactly. And that's why, if you actually listen to what Sarah is saying, she is describing a world of stillness, not happiness. A world where everything is basically frozen. Standing alone in the shadows, its little hands are clasped together, as if it's praying.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer.
Oh? This is curious.
Very soon, salvation will come.
Is it talking about Creator or something else? A night of uproar and secrets silently sinks into the deep darkness. As morning light spills across the land, Swabian Temple welcomes a new day, and Nin Quen, who brings news for everyone. I went to Porcelain Market this morning to ask around. Ginger from the antique shop said he remembers seeing that woman in red. She brought a severely damaged ancient tome to Ginger. Said she wanted to restore it. Yeah, it's either Sunday again, where you put everyone in a perfect dream world, or basically popsicle everyone. Exactly. Ancient tome, knew it. What kind was it, though? Yeah, not sure yet. Ginger said that since the ancient tome was severely damaged, it was a difficult job, so he recommended it to one of his old customers who's obsessed with collecting ancient books, Bargainer Bio. I got his address, so we can try our luck and pay him a visit. But Ginger also said he's met some trouble lately and might not be in the best mood. Alright, let's give it a try together. Let's see what time is. Let's... This way? Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Once again, whenever I go through these areas, I always like to imagine things a bit more decompressed. Because while this area certainly gives the impression of city, it is obviously not as like compact as it is here. Oh, don't worry, it's fine, Viridian. I understand that this is awkward time for you sometimes. Eviction deadline. Oh, okay. Premise within 3 days. So, sounds like you're behind on some bills. The atmosphere here doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tops' new business plans don't wait.
I swear, Tops, why do you have to be so evil, corporate?
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you.
Hello, Dai-lyn. I have someone for you to judge.
When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You bunch of bandits!
The arrogant woman leaves. We have Dai-lyn's contact number. Let's call her.
Uncle Biao? Are you alright?
Alright? I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at this time like this.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
Oh. I think he's not in any state to really help.
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call Dai-lyn here.
Go away, all of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, that guy... I feel like I should... The solution is simple. We call Dai-lyn. Talk about bad timing. Bargainer Bio is pretty beside himself with anger. Doubt he's in the mood to answer any of our questions. Maybe let me try talking to him alone first to help him calm down. I might take a bit longer, so I apologize for making everyone wait.
Oh, lost at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here!
Hello, Dai-lyn. You're just the girl I wanted to see.
Dai-lyn? What are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases. And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out.
Of course, of course.
It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
Briefly tell what just happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Oh, I see. Well, someone's about to get judged.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
What?
How can she be so casual about this?
She's Dai-lyn. She works for Krampus. This is probably not too complicated for her. Everyone is still exchanging glances by the time Dai-lyn quickly returns, waving something in her hand. Alright, it's done. This bargainer Bio is quite the interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly bear parting with that one-of-a-kind book, so instead he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness made things quite convenient for us. Wait, what? A heavily worn and mysterious ancient tome, with pages stuck together from moisture damage. Its edges are tattered from what's just barely legible. The tome appears to document unverified legends about arrays related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil. How did you get this? How?
Dai-lyn? How did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dai-lyn. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
Turns out she is actually good at customer service.
How did I do that?
Exactly what I did. It will remain a secret, but look. I've solved this big trouble for you, got what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process. It looks like someone who decided to pull the legal shenanigans got kind of, dialed in.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
Yeah, kinda.
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
How do you want us to repay you?
We didn't realize how much we'd been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Alright, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person.
Now, yes, but you will cash in for good reviews, right?
What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Okay, so you want to join in on this mission. Alright then, welcome Dai-lyn. That's it?
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Deal. As on one condition. You come to me in the gacha. Please, for the love of RN Jesus, come to me in the gacha. Deal.
Done deal.
Thank you, Dai-lyn. You're so kind.
Well, I think she's manipulating things a bit, but yeah, she's pretty good.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Exactly. She's still a good person from what I can tell.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times feels like you see right through everything.
Alright, let's set that aside for now and figure out our next move. Bargainer Bio said this tome is extraordinary. It talks about divine purification and some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits. Whether it actually worked or not, well, that's another story. Hearing this, Zhao Guang perks up. This is a matter of utmost importance. Now that we have the tome, let's head back to Swabian Temple and discuss it there. See, she just remembers. Now or wait until we're alone.
Senior Xiaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
Yeah, and now we have this kid who is suspicious.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know something about it.
Parents?
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
I'm guessing they're dead. Yep, super dead.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Ah, yeah, that's
Sorry.
heavy.
I didn't mean to bring up something heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love? Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers.
I can see why. That does sound nice.
Later, they came to Waifei, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. So, they decided to stay and help.
So they were good people.
With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy.
And then disaster struck.
My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes, it was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone.
Oh boy.
After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Ban Yue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunquei Summit.
At the time, I heard that Yunquei Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a rootless life, entrusting the important task of caring for 2 children to Yishuan Shifu was the safer choice. Banyue Shifu, did you also know Zhao Guang's parents?
Banyu Shifu, did you also know Xiao Guang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Ban Yue Shifu. Belle, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yunquei Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma. After we settled at Yunquei Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
And then he came back here and the trauma resurfaced. Did make the nightmares come back?
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
Possibly.
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
People, trauma, loss, death, a lot of it can do that. That's the thing about trauma. And it can feel like it's disappeared, but something can trigger it, and that lingering monster in the back of your mind can rise up again and feel as real as if it happened yesterday.
Huh?
At those words, both Ye Shunguang and Banyu fall silent. Break the silence. Ahem. Dwelling on the past is getting too heavy. It's getting late. Let's head back and discuss our next step.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Zhao Guang and the others gradually fade from view, but Banyu lingers. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths. Seemingly casual words, yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please. Please. Our two children are still so young.
Ah.
I wish I could see them grow up.
Ah. I see. He was the monster in miasma.
And not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
Hand reaches out from behind, pulling Banyu back from his silence into the present.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Yep. And I think that here is a good stopping point. The next stuff I think is going to get a bit heavier, and I think this is a good stopping point for the plot. So I just would like, that said, I just would like to say, everyone, thanks for joining me on this relatively short stream. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow and continue the story. But until then, have a great day, and in general, bye-bye. Hope you have a wonderful day, everyone, or night, depending on what time it is. Until then, bye-bye.